And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honeyed and milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo! Thank you so very much for being here. I am Scott Starboard, and this is the Scott Starboard Show. That's what I say every time. It just feels right. I don't know. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart for being here. We're going to have a good show tonight. There is so much going on. So very, very much. I hope I can fit it all in, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the chat in a few minutes, and I'm going to talk to them for like an hour and a half, because it's my favorite part of the show. But we got all types of stuff. At the end of the show, I didn't really get to finish it last night, at the end of last night's show, but Jeffrey Epstein might still be alive. Like, I kind of knew it anyway, kind of. It was like 50-50 maybe, somewhere around there. And now it feels more like 90-10 he's alive. It's crazy. We live in crazy town. I don't know about you guys, but I've known, or at least I've suspected, I should say, for, I don't know, 30-something years. When did Kurt Cobain die? Like 96, 98, something like that, 94? But a private investigator did a new investigation on Kurt Cobain's death. And what do you know? There's no way that a 45-foot-long Riz Eiffel can be shizot when your arm isn't long enough to reach it. Yeah, pretty weird. I got all types of stuff for that. The topic everybody's talking about is Howard Lutnick. He's in the Epstein files, that dirty rat. He went around telling everybody, I only met Epstein once. I didn't really know the guy. Uh-oh. Then we find out the new Epstein file drop, and you bagged. He was in front of Congress today. We'll check some of that out. He's talking all types of smack, like, I met him maybe like 30 times. What? What happened to one time? I only talked to him once. You mean that's an old trick. It's like, I only talked to him once. Every time I talked to him, it was only once. Like some dirty little, my drinky fell. Some little dirty trick. And then the thing that'll piss everybody off. The topic that I just can't seem to explain correct enough so nobody gets upset. Because I'm a people pleaser, as you know. I want to make people happy. A wonderful Catholic girl who I forget what year it was. I think it was 2009. She won the Miss California beauty pageant. She was Miss California, and she was going into, I believe, Miss USA. I don't think it was Miss Universe yet. Yeah, you had to go to Miss America or whatever the hell it is first, right? She won. She was Miss California on her way to superstardom. And she says that gays shouldn't be getting married. And our very own president, Mr. Christian himself, supposedly, Donald Trump, says, "You're fired. I'm firing you right now. You can't say those things." So she is now she was, I don't know if she was invited. She has some position that we'll talk about. I can't think of it off the top of my head. For like Faith or whatever. And man, is she getting hammered online right now. And I don't think she deserves it whatsoever. She's just being honest. It's ridiculous. And we'll get into all other types of stuff. Guthrie, the Guthrie lady who was kidnapped. I haven't really spoken about it whatsoever. New stuff coming out. I think somebody told me that they know who exactly the kidnapper at least one of the kidnappers, who they are, because we got ring footage we're gonna check out. I got all types of fun stuff too for the end, because you know what we're doing at the end? We're having fun, going all the way to Talk About Steve at 8:00, and then Alex Stein at 11:00 on the Real America's Voice Network. That's right. I caught Alex today. I'm telling you guys, please, if you're watching now or if you're watching later, like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff, but hit the bell, because it doesn't always work. I never get Alex Stein. I am a moderator on Alex Stein's channel. I still don't get notifications. I happened to be scrolling. I had a long drive today. Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it. And I happened to be scrolling on YouTube. I'm like, Alex is live. He's doing a fun run. And YouTube didn't tell me zips out of nilch, nothing. I am subscribed, and I implore you all to subscribe to Chris Thompson. It's the number 1. The next thing is Chris with a capital C, and then Thompson with a capital T. And he hosted, I believe, the 3rd episode of the Fat Pig's Pig Pen on his show. I was listening to it after Alex his fun run was over, but I couldn't really talk in there or anything. I wanted to, though. They always have wild stuff going on over there, and I try to keep it family friendly. It's a family friendly show, and they get to just let it all hang out. So I can't wait to call it one of these days and just be a dirty boy, a nasty man, potty mouth, if you will. Let me get to the chat so we can get right to that. The greatest one of all time, Cocaine Bob Cook. Thank you for being here, Bob. I love you, Bob. Thank you. My dude, everybody's dude, Kenny Powers in the house. Love you, Kenny. Thank you. I don't know. We need a nickname for this man, because the greatest is taken. But everybody loves this gentleman too. I mean, all 3 of these guys are just unbelievable. Johnny Z. Franklin. My dude, I freaking love you, Johnny Z. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if you're talking to me, but I'm going to pretend like I gave you priceless information. That's right. For free. I do this for the love, even though you might end up getting commercial ads on it. Just hit skip. Don't tell them I told you that. When I was setting up StreamYard, it's like, do you want a conservative amount of ads? The regular annoying amount, or a ton of ads? And I'm like, what? I don't even have a choice to no ads. So I back. I don't know what the hell just happened. I talk about something and they didn't like it, apparently. Watch the ads. I don't know. Don't get mad at me. You can skip them. I didn't say that, YouTube. It would not let me skip. It would not let me. It gave me the options like, you're gonna have ads now. I'm like, shit. And believe me, I'll take the Skippy ad money, but I'm just saying, it's annoying. Like, I'm watching Alex now on Real America's Voice at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And there's a million ads. It's like, bro, it's not Alex's fault. But it's like, geez, man. Oh, I missed the Blaze days. Not that I don't love Real America's Voice for picking up my boy. And I've been watching Real America's Voice much more often, even though Steve Bannon is on there. He who shall not be named. That's a whole nother deal. He's all over the Epstein stuff, and it's not looking good. Alex, every time he posts now, he's got 50 people in there like, what's up with your boy, Steve Bannon, dude? You're not gonna, and it's like, Alex, what's Alex supposed to say? I know he's between a rock and a hard place, believe me. And it's crazy. I dropped all my. Can I see him on here? Ooh, I kind of can. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nick the Gun Guy. I meant to call you last night, actually, Nick. Oh my God. I almost forgot. So, DMS's show comes on after this. Last night I'm watching it. And his show comes on. I'm listening to the music. And, you know, I'm a chat rat. Your boy's chatting left to right? And I'm writing shit and chatting. And I wanted to hear what DMS had to say. So he came on. He was just talking for a second. And next thing I know, I wake up. It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, what the frick happened? Yesterday, I burnt the candle at both ends. It was terrible. Let me just see if I missed anybody at the beginning. I can see the chat on here. I can't see it on here. Come on now. I got our boy, Nick the Gun Guy, who I love. Did I miss anybody? My brother. Matty P up in here. Love you, Matty. Thank you for being here. Thomas Gilson. Love you, Thomas Gilson. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. My brother from another mother. Big E. Love you, Big E, man. I miss having you up here, man. We had such a fun show with Nick and just everybody was great. I know I gotta hit you up too. Did I miss anybody from before? I don't know. It kicked your boy out. It totally kicked everybody out. Well, it kicked me from seeing everybody's stuff. Dagnabbit. Oh, this is brutal. This ain't my struggle stream. This is StreamYard struggle StreamYard. I don't know one way or the other. Eva, thank you for being here. Yes. Oh my God. Everybody follow Eva19 official. Please. Wonderful, amazing people. Thank you. I know YouTube's being ridiculously wacky. I don't know what's going on. All day it's been crazy. I don't know if they did some kind of update or what the heck's going on, but it's a disaster. Absolute disaster. How's the new Stein show? I'll be on. We get Alex back. Alex is back, and it's fun. But, I wanted Alex Unchained, and it's not that I guess he can't say certain things, but the way the show's formatted on Real America's Voice, it's like, a regular news TV show. So you still get Alex, you get that handsome face, and you get all his fun, brain to, all over the place, his thoughts. But, I miss the couch. I miss the ranch avocado dressing all over Darius. I miss, JVT and Brandon. Oh, the whole thing. But it's still good. It's good. I'm just being a picky wiki. Truth is unbreakable. Love you, Truth. Thank you for being here. Always. Thank you so much for hosting us. Are you kidding me? It's fantastic. You guys are the best. Anyone else fascinated by the Nancy Guthrie case? Guthrie. I keep saying Gunth. Gunther. I get Ice King in my head from Adventure Time. If any of you had children in the past 20 years. Anyway, I love that show. I don't know why. It's just stuck in my brain. The Ice King is SpongeBob, and it's just great. He's the voice of SpongeBob, Kenny something or other, and the guy's just iconic. I'm sorry, he does great weird voices. I'm getting into it. I ain't gonna lie. I was paying attention for a while, and you know what it is? Everything that we see, it's something relatable, right? So, everybody has, or at least had at one time, at least one grandma. Some have 2, 3, 4. You never know. And it's like, especially mom, hopefully everybody, had their mom in their life. Sorry, who doesn't any longer. It's no fun. It's terrible. But imagine your grandmother or your mom is kidnapped. She needs her medicine. And it's just there's so much relatability with the different family members, but everybody said it's an inside job. And I'm telling you, now that we know, or at least we're pretty sure, we know one of the kidnappers. I don't know if I can say words on YouTube. It looks like it definitely was an inside job. Oh, he didn't self-delete with a self-deletion proof bed sheets. Thank you. They put Epstein in a prison cell with anti-self-deletion bed sheets. Did you know that? They're like paper. It's impossible. They snuck his ass out. We'll talk about it in a minute. Bart Hutchison. Love you, Bart. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, dude. I'm hooked on the Guthrie case, no doubt. Like I said, I'm starting to get there. I'm with you. There's been so much other stuff that, I try to find cool stuff to talk about every night. At least Monday through Thursday. But I was paying a little bit of attention to it, and now I'm almost fully embedded in it. It's not Karen Reed level for me just yet, but I'm getting there. And I had to bring my father-in-law to his appointments and talking to nurses about it. All the nurses are talking about it, by the way. They're all talking about it. That's the big thing. I mean, you can't really talk about anything else in a hospital because, the CIO, CLFO, LMNOP, all the unions are a bunch of, lefties. So if you're like, oh, Bad Bunny was terrible, it's like, dock her hours right there. It's not good. It's not good, I tell you. Not being able to speak openly is not good. Holy cannoli, my favorite Canadian is back to me. I missed you, buddy. Thank you for being here. Holy cannoli. It's so good to see you. Probably not the first time she got hammered live. Please. Howard Lutnick is in the files. It's not good. I'll talk. I'll just talk about it now. Fellow New Englander, Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, just went on a few hours ago, and she's like, people asked her, is President Trump going to fire this piece of shiz, Howard Lutnick, going to Epstein Island with his kids? Oh, we'll talk about it. And she's like, the president has all the faith in the world with Mr. Lutnick. He's the best, and we love him. And then more people kept asking. She's like, we're moving on from this. We're not talking about this. And it's like, oh, when anybody's like, we're not talking about this anymore, it's bad. People are going to keep talking about it. It's not good. Not a good look. But I will say, hopefully. Now, I remember when Trump fired Bannon and what's his name? Sebastian Gorka. You guys remember Sebastian Gorka? I mean, if you've watched some of the same things I do, he's usually selling like PP hardening pills or gold or something. This is me, Sebastian Gorka. I don't know why. Like, I would hate, Scott Starboard. It just flows. It would drive me personally crazy if every time I said my name, it had to be Sebastian Gorka. It's like, get a hold of yourself. Your name's Seb Gorka. I had a buddy named Sebastian. Shout out to my boy. And everybody just called him Seb. I thought it was one of the coolest things. He's like, I hate my name. Like, your name is awesome. Shut the hell up. Sebastian. That's just badass. And everybody's naming you Seb. That's just pimp. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to save it. Listen, shout out mom, dad. I love you. Love you, ma. I love you, dad. I never really too much cared for my name, Scott. And now that it's going away a lot, you don't hear too many Scotts anymore. I'm like, you know what, baby, come back. I think I like my name after all. I like my name now, I guess it's all right. But Sebastian's a pretty badass name. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm really trying to say. The Guthrie, I keep wanting to say Gunter. The Guthrie doorbell camera footage is bizarre. We'll get to it in a second. Alex's radio show is fun. Big E. Yes. Alex has been making appearances on WBAP in Dallas, Texas, the morning radio show. And he takes call-ins all the time. And if I heard him correctly, they are trying to offer him his own show in the morning, which would be absolutely amazing. If you haven't been watching it, you got to check it out. I know it's actually on right after Bubba, I believe. So it's like, Alex knows what's up. You don't want to step on your friend's toes, so to speak. Staged doorbell footage. You think so? I love the way Truth is Unbreakable thinks. She doesn't trust nothing. It's all a psyop. And I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's the thing. I don't know. I'll tell you, I'm going to get fine. You know what? I always talk to you guys for an hour and a half. I'm going to try to get to the story quicker. But let me just say this. One of my theories in the Nancy Guthrie, Melissa, whatever the hell it is, Savannah Guthrie case, I think, I'm starting to think, one of the theories in my brain, tell me if you agree, I think maybe the old lady did kick the bucket and it was somebody's fault, maybe accidentally. I don't think anybody beat her or drugged her or something. Maybe something happened. And then for some reason, somebody thought it was a good idea to stage a fake kidnapping deal. I don't know. It's a weird case. Like, I don't know. Kurt Cobain is alive and he's living in Tel Aviv. It's crazy. He's got a little yarmulke. I have to say that to myself every time I write the word yarmulke. It's yarmulke. Something like that. There's an L in there. Oh, there's an L. There is definitely an L. The mask reminds me of Doc Match Steve's thumbnail. Yes. Let's go. Alex is a temporary Indian, and it suits him. We're going to get into Alex. I know. This is what I mean. I got so much fun stuff to talk about. Alex did another one of his amazing. I don't think he's ever done a bad town hall meeting. Even like his lowest rated ones are still fire. Pop Alex died. And we're gonna watch it a little bit. I don't know if I want to show the whole thing because I know he's gonna show it tonight on his show, so I don't want to step on his toes. The Hall of Fame, famous Rainey. Love you, Rainey. What is for dinner? Please listen. I honestly can't go without knowing. But I'm going to tell you a little inside baseball. I was in the pig pen, in the chat, hurrying up before the show. And Fat Pig and Chris Thompson were like, come on. I'm like, I just got home. The show goes on. My show goes on like 5 minutes, bro. It was like 6 minutes. And I was thinking all these, my head's always racing. And I was thinking, I can't wait to find out what Rainey's having for dinner. I swear, it's the weirdest thing. It's great, though. I love it. It just shows we're all in this together. I did an X post about that, and I ended up deleting it. No, leave them up. Well, you never know. Sometimes. Not all my X posts are good. So I got a couple of stinkers here and there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Illuminati got Scott D. They got me. Oh, by the way, we're going to get into this, too. I think this is what I'm going to open with in the stories. I feel so terrible. Me and my boys, right? Listen, I was into hardcore death metal punk rock. So I was into everything, really. Really. I was into it all. But like the main scene was like New York hardcore. Punk rock, thrash metal, all that shit. So back in the day, it was like Three Doors Down was what people would say, like, they wouldn't, I guess they'd kind of poop a little bit on them, but they would, that would be what you'd consider like the soft rock of the time. So I feel so bad because one of the other things I've been doing today is listening to Three Doors Down, who my sincerest apologies for keep on mixing that poor man and that wonderful band up with the other dude who played Maroon 5. Three Doors, Maroon 5. I don't know. 3-5. Is that what the kids do nowadays? But he passed away, the lead singer. We'll show a little bit, get into it. I feel terrible. Isn't that weird? Isn't it really weird, though? Because we had other bands, I can't think of what they were, that we would refer to as soft rock. They're like, because, we'd be at like a Bickford's. I don't know if they have Bickford's anymore anywhere in the world. It's kind of like, I guess, sort of like a breakfast coffee shop, Cracker Barrel type of deal, kind of. They had these things, German pancakes called baby apples or big apples. I make them all the time. Well, I used to. I can't eat those anymore. They ain't no good for. They look like placenta, a baby placenta, but they're delicious though. They're in the shape, not the consistency of the color. Forget about what I just said. But we'd be in there after a show, and people like, "Oh, you're in a band. What kind of music do you play?" And we're like, "Oh, it's like a hard rock kind of thing," because it's nice, older waitress. Oh, you like the I don't know, like Aerosmith? Do you like the Arrows, the Smiths? No, much harder. You know who Metallica is? I don't know what that is, honey. That doesn't sound good for you. Sounds like some kind of vaccine Dr. Fauci would give you. It's before Dr. Fauci. What do you want from me? And this. Oh, you like that? It's like, no, it's not like Three Doors Down. It's like mosh pit. You know what a mosh pit is? Oh, I like pits. Like apple pit, like cherry pits. No, forget about it, honey. Here's your tip. $20 tip. Anyway, last night on Alex's show, Dan the Man, that's my boy, and I were in the chat, and we're wondering where the chat rats were at. I got in there a little. Oh no, last night I couldn't get in there. The night before, I popped in. I was still watching DMS. And yeah, it was last Friday. I forget, but I got in a little late on Alex. And last night I was out cold. I woke up at 2 a.m. I was so pissed. I feel like I missed everything. It was a nightmare. Oh, sleep is great, but not while I'm trying to do stuff. Speaking of the angel, they always say speak of the devil. Oh no, speak of the angel. Dan the Man Soul Cow up in the mix. Give him some love. That's my dude. Love you, dude. Snizux Lizea. The real one. The real Sniz. We need a better nickname for Sniz. The real Sniz is cool, but you know what I'm saying. Are you ready for Sniz Sliz on Chain? Let's go. Yeah, Maddie's P's birthday. You didn't tell me. You think, oh, wait, it's not today. It's right around. Okay. So tomorrow, happy birthday, Maddie P. Everybody give Maddie P some birthday love. We'll do it 3, 4, 5 days in a row. Oh, my God. Eva, thank you so much. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Tom Kenny. She's coming through for me, folks. Eva, you're the best. Yes, Tom Kenny is the voice actor of, SpongeBob. Everybody knows SpongeBob. But the Ice King and Adventure Time is the shit. I'm sorry. If you don't know, now you do. And I can't play it in any of it because then all these stupid ads that possibly are coming up for you that you have to skip. Have you guys had any ads yet? Let me know if there's any ads that drive me crazy. I don't want to be accused of accepting false birthday wishes. I love it. My brother-in-law, shout out, kid, love ya. He would always, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen other people do it, but the way he does it is just magical. He would go up to, we'd be out to eat with the family or something, and they're like, oh, that's a great drink idea. I never thought of having that drink. He's like, well, it's my birthday, just so you know. And they'd come up with cake. Everywhere we went, he's like, oh, it's my birthday. So he didn't mind. I'm like, that's a pretty funny trick. Nick the Gun Guy. It's Fend for Yourself night. I cooked last night. Yes. That's what Mrs. Starboard had us do. Was it? No, it wasn't last night. It was, I think, over the weekend. Listen, the ladies are amazing. All you ladies are amazing. I don't give a shit what Elijah Schaefer thinks. Okay, guy's a weirdo. Okay, he's doing a little. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I don't know why Elijah Schaefer doesn't love you women. I love you all, Mrs. Starboard. Love her the absolute most. She, you ladies cooking, doing all types of stuff. And if there's a bunch of leftovers, it's tomorrow's leftover night. Fend for yourselves. Fend for yourselves. Get it done. Nirvana. Name that song, Nirvana. Say, I didn't cut myself. Cuddy love, pull the trigger. I don't know what I can say on here. My God, I can sing there's some Nirvana songs that are in my karaoke playlist. I think I could do a good job. Right now, I don't know, but we'll see. I'm kind of a dork, so that's why I'm so invested. It ain't listen. Everybody's a dork. Everybody for something. For something, everybody's a dork. Boxing, I find a good boxing thing on my pay-per-view freebie channel from the Bubba Box. Get the TV box, Bubba Box, promo code Bubba, and I get everything I want. And I see box, I'm like, yes! I'm like, and my kids are coming up and past up and down the stairs, and they see me, and I'm in the living room, like Dan Bongino. Like, let's go, come on. Tuesday time's over. Hit the fucking guy. And I'm like, no. I'm like, uppercut. And my kids are looking at me like, you're a dork. So listen, I'm a boxing geek. It's not a bad thing. That's a great song. Heart-shaped box. Nirvana was awesome. It sucks that Kurt Cobain was. You want to talk about a geek? Okay, you're not a geek, Matty P. You want to know who's a dork? Kurt Cobain. He's like, I get everything. I get everything. Well, I mean, his girlfriend. I don't know. She was passed around by Billy Core. Everybody in the grunge thing had their chance with Courtney Haight. That chick, gross. I don't know what he was thinking. No wonder why he's so depressed. Courtney Love was terrible. I'm still investigating the Jussie. Oh my God. I'm still investigating the Jussie Smollett case. I can only do one at a time. Oh my God, I love you. I wonder how many kidnapping cases the FBI handles this shit. Listen, I seen all the files. Okay, there's no kidnappings out there. We solved kidnapping, guys. Me and Cash Patel. There's no more kidnappings, guys. I'm telling. Listen, we're that good. We're that good. I don't know what happened to this lady. I leave the office, the deputy director to the assistant to the general manager of the FBI, and now there's a kidnapping. I don't know what happened, guys. Let me know how that ends, Kenny. Oh, I love you guys. Why is it kidnapping if it's a dusty? Hey, easy. But you're right, though. It should be elder napping, right? But elder napping sounds just like what I was doing last night when DMS came on. And it wasn't because you're boring, DMS. I love you, dude. But it was like, that's elder napping. I guess that's why we can't call it elder napping. Chat on video looks a bit delayed. Uh-oh. I don't know. Dan Scott thought it was a compliment from me, even with the heart and box emojis at the end. Listen, usually like I'm kind of gullible. I ain't gonna lie. I fall for shit all the time. Okay, but eventually I figure it out. I usually figure it out on my own. Sometimes I need help. A little bit of help. Never hurt no one. Sebastian Gorka's book on terrorism. His books on terrorism are really good in my opinion. Oh, listen, Sebastian Gorka. Sure. Did I forget to even explain the rest of my story? Of course I did. When Trump fired Steve Bannon and Sebastian Gorka, he had told everybody for like 5 days, I'm not firing them. No. They are in my. We have all the faith in the world in these gentlemen. That's right, Sebastian over there. They say Sebastian's a hard name to pronounce if you're, I don't know, Scottish or whatever the fuck Sebastian Corker is. But Steve Bannon, that gross guy over there, we like him. And then in the middle of the night, you're fired. Boom. You're fired. I can't do Trump's you're fired. What the hell's wrong with me? I haven't heard it in a while. But that's what I was going to say. I think we might be in luck. I don't know. Because what Caroline Leavitt is there to lie for the president. Let's face it. And, you know, I like Trump more than I don't like him. Still, like an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with me. He's kind of like our guy, so we have to defend him a little. Honestly, I won't defend him for indefensible shit. You guys come here. You see it. So I couldn't do Caroline Leavitt's job because she's, you know, oh, we love Howard Lutnick. He's great. You know, Epstein was a good guy. Mr. Lutnick and his wife brought all of their kids and other people's kids to Epstein Island. Epstein was such a good guy. I couldn't do that. I would be up there like I'd be getting fired. I'm coming off the podium. And now no more questions. Oh shit, I'm getting fired. Like I'd be fudged. But I get it. Like, you know, I don't care what anybody says. Trump is still a billion and 700 trillion times better than any Democrat. As crazy as in the stupidest moves that our boy Trump is making, he's still better than any. There's no Democrat. Name one. There's none. They're all nuts. But yeah, so I'm hoping in like 5-6 days, 6, 7, that Trump, you hear, Howard Lutnick stepping down on his own. Trump didn't fire him. He decided he doesn't want to be a distraction. Like, just give us the bullshit. Give us the bullshit explanation and get this fucking weasel out of there. Howard Lutnick, wait till we get into it. You guys probably know, but there's a lot of shit on this guy. He's no good. This guy's a dirty, rotten scoundrel. Scott is a good, strong. Oh, thank you. In the double S, yes, classic. Maybe you can stylize it with 2. Actually, never mind. Yeah, I know. I'd be like Scott the Star. No, that's I don't know what the hell language that is, but it's like you know, it's the SS show. It's gonna feel like the SS show when I get to one of my stories. I listen. I hate having to do this all the time. When I'm gonna play something from India. Indian people drive me crazy. They had my boy, Daniel Graham. They took his job. And he's better at it, way better at it than anybody in the fucking, 1 point something billion, maybe 2 billion now in India. I don't know. Our boy, and it's not just, I'm not just saying it because he's our boy and I love him. Daniel Graham, Dan the Man SoCal, is 1 billion times better at computer programming than everybody in India combined. And they took his job. And saying that, I still don't hate Indian people. I don't hate anybody. Okay, I don't. I despise what some people do. I guess maybe, sorry, God, I guess I do. There's probably some people that I hate, like Epstein and like Pizzetta. I can't stop it. God, forgive me, please. I can't, but I mean, as a group of people, like I don't do that shit. I know it's cool to do in the world today, but I don't do that. I need individual bases. Now, the epitome of stereotypes are all true. They're all true. It's crazy. I'm mostly from Irish descent, okay? I don't drink. But let's face it. You know, the Irish are known to have a kick back a few Guinnesses, a couple of pints of Guinness, and then a couple of more. You know? It happens. What are you going to do? Yo, Kenny, being a trained observer that I am, I have examined the Ring door bell footage and have determined the suspect is a Mexican. Da, da, da. Wait, I have media assets, right? I'm paying for this crap. I might as well have it. It's like oh, I gotta do this. Can I do this? Can I do this? I'm sorry to sideline the show, but I gotta do it because I haven't had Do Me here in so long. You can do me in the morning. You can. Where's Do Me? Where's Do Me? Oh, dag nabbit. Did I lose Do Me from the stupid cut that they did? Oh, I got him. No, I don't got him. I got him. Boom. I'm sorry. I haven't done this in a while. I know it's cheesy. It's so cheesy. How far am I back here? Sheesh. My dude, Lord Michael, thank you for being here. Love you, brother. Loads of crazy stuff today. Had to dial it back by $1 billion. Gang stalkers and a low key, I know. We don't suggest you tell the story. And so dialed it way back. Yes. By the way, please follow my boy right here, Michael the Lord's Coins, on YouTube. He's got fantastic. I mean, I'm gonna have him as a guest one of these days soon. And you'll see he's got amazing. I mean, a lot of them are sad, but they're amazing stories. Play Bad Bunnies without the auto tune sounds like a retarded Seal. You mean like Seal the singer? I forget what is he said, adrift of memories with the, is that him? I don't know what Seal sang, but he's like I know that. I don't think he sings that song. This much is true. I know. Is that like Thompson Twins? I don't know who the hell anybody is anymore. Scott's a pretty awesome dude. Proceeding to quiet. Hey, I love you. Love you. Thank you. I try my best. I just want to uplift people. Same here. Dialed it way back like a rotary phone. Like the one. Operator here. All right. What am I doing? People are not ready for it. I know they're not. But it's so close. Let the young and ambitious be a voice. I'm old and tired. Listen, that's the thing. The young people, especially my kids and their friends' ages, hearing them talk, it's like, oh my God. Thank you, Lord, because God knows all those bum-ass millennials ain't working and shiz. You hear it for the past, 15 years? People are like, you can't find any good work nowadays. The young kids growing up, by the way, they don't want to be known as Generation Alpha or Beta. Nobody wants to be Alpha, Generation Beta. Come on. Really? Beta? In this time and day and age, I mean, you do get Jesse Lee Peterson as your meme, but I digress. Pickford's was the fucking bomb. It was the absolute best place ever. If you know, you know. I like the cardigans. Thank you. Yeah, it's like, you like those nice cardigans? I lived in Massachusetts, so she didn't pronounce her R's. And I'm like, yeah, we like the cardigans. Oh, those, I hate them. They're terrible. It's like, you never know what you're going to get. Out of a waitress at Pickford's at 3 o'clock in the morning. Bring back Pickford's! And bring back Howard Johnson's, because that macaroni and cheese was better than anybody's macaroni and cheese. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they put in it, but it had to be closer to good, delicious, safe food than anything today, right? Do you guys remember Howard Johnson's? It was delicious. It was delicious. Bring back Howard Johnson's. Maddie, happy birthday. Third Eye Blind was fire. Definitely a mud vein. Take some mud vein. I love Adventure Time. Yes. Gunter. Oh, I love that show. Adventure Time. That was my favorite shiz. I like the Adventures of Pete and Pete. That was good too. That was very good too. I'm gonna get accused of stolen birthday. I love it. I got jumped by 6 dudes over stolen valor once. Illiteracy kills. Yes, it's true. There he is, Dark Mass Steve in the house. Thank you for being here. I love you. Always. I think I'm dumb. Is that Nirvana song? I think I'm dumb. I'm dumb, dumb. I can't reach the trigger. Wait a second, Courtney. Wait a minute, Courtney. Is it too soon? I don't know. It sounds terrible. I'm sorry. I can't stand. I can't. I have to read your stuff. I'm sorry. Kurt's Soul. That's what hit different. Can't have a beautiful soup in Hollywood, soul or anything in Hollywood. Yes, pop. I'm surprised you can sleep with me screaming. Oh, dude, you know. All right, now I gotta tell. Listen, why not? A little stupid story. Me and my stupid stories. So I was renting. You want to? I'll bring this Sebastian thing full circle. So I was living with my roommate Sebastian, the same one. He was a punk rocker. Dude was amazing. He was whatever, and he was my boy. Freaking love this dude. He's legendary. Okay. And we had 3 other roommates, so there was 5 of us all together, and we all basically worked for the same place. And it was a Saturday, so I didn't work, but these dinglings all left and went to work. I fell asleep in the kitchen. Listen, not my proudest moments in life, probably my most fun, but not my proudest. Okay, God knows what I was doing. It wasn't crack or heroin or meth. Just like Kenny was talking about dusty old ladies, might have been some of that in there. All I know is I waked up to somebody kicking me in my side. I'm like, ow, what are you doing? You're like, dude, we've been robbed. We've been robbed. I'm like, what? I jump up. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, fucking blaming me. It took me like 5 days to clear my name. Like, dude, I would be the worst thief to sleep on the middle of the kitchen floor. Well, half in the kitchen, half in the living room. Not my finest days. But I'm just saying, I'm like, dude, why? I would never do that. And finally, we found out who did it, got half the stuff back. It was a disaster. But these dudes had to make multiple trips. They took 2 safes, all bunch of stuff, music equipment. Oh, my God. So long story short, your boy can sleep just about anywhere. I mean, I slept in New York at my friend's place in Queens in this bathtub for like 8 days until the foreign exchange Japanese student left so I could sleep in his bed. Slept in a bathtub. I could sleep anywhere. I don't know. I figured I'd share that silly story. Why not? Nobody has ever seen Hillary and Oklahoma City bomber in the same room. Yes. The Fizzat Pig, my dude. Pig, you going to come up or what? I'm going to send you a link. You better still be here, you stinker. Dude's been sending his son through Stargate portal since he was 6. Carolyn, I know. What are you gonna do? She is beautiful. But when I look at Carolyn Levitt, all I can picture is when she's older. She's gonna be like that cute granny. Like she's already there. When I look at Caroline Levitt, I say to myself, it's like, I'm in the future already, and I'm talking to an 80-year-old Caroline Levitt. And she would say to me like, "Oh, I was quite the looker when I was younger. You should have known me. And now I'm boom back in this body, and I'm looking at her. Does that make sense? Probably not. But I can see what she's gonna look like when she's an old lady, and she's gonna be adorable. Don't get me wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm skipping you guys' comments. It literally is breaking my heart. Chris Toms, everybody, give this dude a follow. The man himself. Host of many shows, including the Pig Pen, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, Wednesday, but he does so many other shows. And make sure you hit that little ding-a-ling, the little bell there, whatever it's called. The bell. Tears for Fear, I don't know. It's one of them. Happy birthday, Matty P. We'll do that about 3 days in a row until you tell us when your actual freaking birthday is. It's okay. No stolen birthday valor, though. We won't hold that against you. Stacy G! Love you, Stacy G. Thank you for being here. Absolute love you, always. Eva, they have some good songs, and every single one I thought was Tears for Fears. I don't know either. I'm with you. I lived back in those days. Kenny P stopped counting. And because I'm only 32. So how can I remember Tears for Fears and the Thompson twins? Nobody knows these things. How can I know them and still not know anybody's stuff? I don't know. Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins, I think he did the dance song for Footloose, right? Now I gotta cut loose, Footloose. Courtney, don't pull that trigger. I can't shoot the gun with my boots. All right, stop it. Stop it, me. I'm being bad. I can't help myself. K-Dog, my dude. Thank you for being here. Love you, love you, love you. Basically, here's how to track MK Ultra or government Kabbalism abduction, Kabbalistic abductions. Look for the triangles. It's that simple. And it's true. All these people love their symbolism. They can't stop it. It's weird. My favorite Tears for Fears song, sowing in the seeds of love, the seeds of love. It's a banger. What are you gonna do? You can't escape these old timey. Now they're old timey. God, I'm old. I gotta redo my stuff and all the stuff because it kicked me out, but I'm back. Bingo, baby. All right, let's get this party rolling, shall we? Because I guess I already told you, but we're going all the way. All the way to Darkman Steve. I don't know which one to put on. I feel a little too big. I like that one. It's a little bit smaller. All right, let's get into it because today's just Crazy Pants Tuesday. It's insane. All right, something for the boys. I guess I'll do this first. Do you guys happen to know who the Haddad sisters are? I've heard of them. I remember maybe like 2 years ago, they were like a big deal, maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, they're pretty. There you go, boys. Get your giggity on. Giggity. Do your thing. Justin Epstein emails discuss the Haddad sisters' modeling career. He is disgusting. He alleges, Jeffrey Epstein alleges they did sexual acts and their father paid modeling agencies to attain their success as models. I mean, it's a good dad, but if he knew that they were going to get into this type of deal, like, if somebody was like, oh, your daughter's going to be a model, Mrs. Starboard and I would be right there with them. And also I'd be like, you're barking up the wrong tree if you're looking for a payoff. I'm just saying, I appreciate all the super chats, but they ain't enough super chats to pay off, modeling companies who make billions of dollars. Anyway, I digress. Epstein, because they followed directions. So what are they talking about? Here's the girls. Whitman, Price, and Haddad. That's all I think about when I hear Haddad. Do you guys know what that's from? Who do you love? No, it's who loves you and who do you love? Yes. It's the Running Man. The Running Man. Every night. With Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's like, oh, your name is Mr. Freeze. Now you're dead, Freeze. I don't know what the hell he said. I can't remember the whole movie. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys this. Was it yesterday? Friday? I don't know what the hell day it is anymore. But when you read these Epstein files, you have to go bottom to top, almost like Japanese. It's bottom to top. So it starts down yonder. I wish I could zoom in. It says, how did the Haddad sisters become models and make so much money? ? I don't understand. To which Jeffrey Epstein said, you know. Oh, you know. And they said, the father paid the agency. And Jeffrey Epstein said, no, this guy got it wrong. He misread it. I was reading that guy's thing. Don't get your boy in trouble here. That was his fault, not mine. The guy said the father paid the agency. That was his question. He should have had a ? I told you, these Epstein idiots, the punctuational grammar drives me crazy. Anyway, the father paid the agency? ? No, Jeffrey Epstein said. And then he guessed, they're giving too many there are too many girls giving BJs nowadays. And Jeffrey Epstein said, agreed. Huh? What? Why you don't agree with that, buddy? So what do? And Jeffrey Epstein said, in the butt. I'm so sorry. 2 days in a row. First, I read Bad Penny's disgusting lyrics, Bad Bunny's nastiness. And the dude's like, no, seriously. And he's like, from who? This is a real question. And he's like, not relevant to your issue. And he's like, why they can't? If they can, why wouldn't I? If they can, why wouldn't I? Why couldn't I? I don't know. Listen. It's nastiness all around. So I just really want to throw this up for the boys. There you go, boys. Throw you a bone. He had his own bone he had a bone of his own. Oh, I don't know. This is her right here. Carrie Prejean Bowler. Let's get this out of the way before I get canceled because God forbid. This is her. Let's just go right to her. Lara Loomer is bull. Lara Loomer runs our government now, apparently, and can say who's allowed where and who wears allowed what. Lara Loomer when you criticize Israel. I think that's her when you just say hello to her. She is a monster, but I digress. Come on, where is it? Here we go. Now, this is 7 minutes long. I'm no Doc Man Steve. Okay. I don't do the long format review that well. I know I repeat myself. I'm sorry. But I got to give my boy the shine that he deserves. Doc Man Steve could do this much better than me. Especially, I don't know why. It's probably because I'm a yapper. But I always run out of time at the end. And if I do a 7 minute and 23 second review, it will take me 2 hours. Asmongold ain't got shit on your boy. Asmongold does it like crazy. Like it takes him forever. Shout out to Asmongold, friend of the show. It's not an insult. He's just that's his deal. That's his shtick, his gimmick, if you will. This is Carrie Prejean Bowler, married to Kyle Bowler from the Baltimore Ravens. Tying this whole Super Bowl weekend up, I guess. I don't know. I just saw Bowler and I'm like, oh yeah, she's married to Kyle Bowler. Anyway, this is the conference on anti-Semitism and freedom of religion. And of course, we knew which one was going to come first on the name of this thing. Anyway, I digress. Here we go. Let's hear Carrie Prejean Bowler. It's like Karine Jean-Pierre, right? We have Prejean Bowler. All right, I'll shut up.
Thank you. Mr. Frankel, this is for you.
By the way, what is Dr. Phil? What is Dr. Phil doing here? This is like an official deal. Religious Liberty Commission holds hearing on anti-Semitism and freedom of religion, which is hilarious. Just anti-Semitism, freedom of religion. It's like Judeo-Christian. Doesn't really go together. Anyway, I digress.
You described very painful experience.
By the way, before I even start, let me get this off the screen. My bad. No. Oh shit! I'll be about 15 minutes late. Yes. Well, that's not yes because I'll miss you for 15 minutes. But I hate going over work on you because overtime on you because I love you. My wife won't let us watch the news, which I guess makes the shit I say scarier. I know, because you know what's going on. You've lived it, my friend. I don't want to put you out there. As Jim Carrey said, it's just a role. Even Dr. Phil, none of them exist. You're not wrong. She's kind of easy on the eyes. She was Miss California. She better be easy on the eyes. That's all I know. Wait, I missed Johnny Z. Fradley. Oh, I got to send you a thing. Thank you for reminding me. I feel like I missed everybody's stuff. I hate skipping past everybody's comments. It hurts. Miss Prejean was not a lover. She's just a girl. I claim that I touched her son, but that kid didn't drink Jesus juice. I don't know. My Michael Jackson's way off. What do you want from me? All right, I might cut a promo, so I'm gonna keep the comments off. Keep them coming though, please. You know I'm a chat rat. I need that chatting going on. But Dr. Phil's like, listen, if you say anything negative at all, if you disagree with Israel, you're an anti-Semite, and I'm gonna have you on my new show, and my wife's gonna come out smiling, and she's gonna say, "You're a sinner. You belong in hell, in the pits of hell." I don't know. I'm pretty sure Dr. Phil is a Zionist. I'm just saying. I don't know. And by the way, before I start this shit, and I know. With you guys, you guys know, I hope by now, I love everybody. I don't give a shiznit who you is or what stupid whatever DNA you got. That shit don't, even though the epitome of the stereotype is usually always true, I still don't care. That's baloney. And even if somebody is like, stereotypical, I still don't hate you. You know, we're all just sinners in the world. What are you gonna do? And so I don't hate Jewish people. This woman's gonna explain my position. This is what I believe. All right,
This is at UCLA, and I take that very serious.
Hold on, wait. Start
Thank
again.
you. Mr. Frankel, this is for you. You described very painful experiences at UCLA, and I take that very serious. At the same time, many of the students who I've spoken to personally who created those encampments say that they were protesting the killing of tens of thousands of Palestinian civilians in Gaza and their university's financial ties to that war. So I need to ask you, in a country built on religious liberty in the First Amendment, do you believe someone can stand firmly against anti-Semitism, including what you experienced, and at the same time condemn the mass killing of Palestinians in Gaza, or reject political Zionism, or not support the political state of Israel? Or do you believe that speaking out about what many Americans view as genocide in Gaza should be treated as anti-Semitic? Because in my view, the United States cannot and must not make loyalty to a particular theology about Israel a litmus test for protected speech or moral legitimacy.
Based. Sorry. Great question. Based question. Let's hear what this guy's got to say. He's like, I think you're a piece of shit. That's what I think. Ready? Well, let's see. Maybe he says that. Maybe he doesn't.
Charlie Kirk said that Jew hate is brain rot.
What does that? How is that an answer to this woman's very poignant question? She asked it very poignantly. Yeah, she did. She asked it perfectly. It wasn't insulting. I thought she was very. It was very well thought out and straight to the point, and it wasn't like she wasn't, doing a whatchamacalls it, like a backwards compliment or anything like that. She asked it straight up. She wasn't like, well, with all the government of Israel killing all the Palestinians, shouldn't people be mad at you? Like, she didn't do that shit. She was like, straight up. So listen, there's some people who think that Israel did bad shit. The people who think they did bad shit, are they able to think that in America? Since we're here for also freedom of speech and also freedom of religion, some people religiously don't believe that Israel should be killing everybody around them. Is that good? Is that okay? And he's like, Charlie Kirk, 9/11 and Charlie Kirk. It's like, dude, fuck off. Pardon my French. I try not to curse. I don't do a great job at it, but I try.
Some people don't have brains.
Some people don't have brains. Is yours exposed? Is that what the little hat's for, sir? Are you out of your mind? Let's hear this little twerp again. Listen. Oh, I hope DMS is still here because I love you, DMS. And I know there's been some beef going on. People disagree with some of the stuff you say, blah, blah, blah. I love DMS, and I love the fact that he has his own opinions about shit. Does that mean he's stupid? He's pretty smart. So just because somebody has a difference of opinion and doesn't see it exactly your way doesn't make them stupid. But she asks a honest, legitimate question in a honest and fair way, and she gets insulted and ridiculed and called names. That's somebody who's lost the argument. If you're doing that, you lost, motherfucker.
Charlie Kirk said that Jew hate is brain rot. Some people don't have brains. I'm not going to assist them in setting a double standard for the Israeli government and the Jewish people as they fight to defend themselves.
As we know this. Okay, every conspiracy theory is coming true. By the way, I don't want to stay on this topic too long because I feel like it's everybody's gonna call me. Oh, he's like Candace Owens. He lives in Candyland. I got my own beef with Candace Owens. Okay, I don't hate her. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate this ding dong saying that people have no brains for using it. But hold on a second. I forget what I was gonna say.
For the Israeli government and the Jewish people as they fight to defend themselves.
That's what I was going to say. Thank you for reminding me, sir. Shit. October, we know for a fact, because I was going to say all the conspiracy theories are now coming true. Pizzagate, Epstein selling kids and videotape them as blackmail for the Mossad, the whole deal. Everything. 9/11, Tower 7, Michael Jackson's innocent. You name it. It's all coming out. 2026. We getting it. From 2025 until I don't know how many years. It is all coming out. Okay. Everybody knows. I don't know if you know this, but I shouldn't say everybody knows. It is a fact. Okay. I could get sued if I'm saying not facts. Sue me for what, Balboa? Touch me and I'll sue. I ain't got no god dang money, Balboa. I'm always doing that backwards. Balboa was like, sue me for what? I ain't got no money over here. But I know what I got. I got a lot of clays, all right? I smears mainly, okay? All right, never mind. Now I forget what the hell I was saying. Netanyahu gave Qatar, Tucker Carlson paid Qatar money to give to Hamas. Oh, somebody did something. Some people paid Hamas to attack them. And then Israel told the IDF, stay away from that area. Go to the other side of the place. You can literally take a helicopter ride 15 minutes from the furthest point in Israel to the Gaza wall. And yet it was 2 hours of these people who were paid by Netanyahu to attack their own people. The kibbutzes that were right there, just so you know, Netanyahu's supposedly on the right. He's not on the left or right when it comes to the true political spectrum. He does lean some ways on the right, but he also leans some ways on the left, which makes him like a libertarian. I don't know, some kind of libertarian type of dude. But anyway, Netanyahu ordered the Israeli military, the IDF, to stand down and let Hamas come in and attack them. And Netanyahu paid for it. So this guy, Israel has a right to defend themselves from attacks that they attack themselves with. It's bullshit. But anyway, I digress. You want to talk about brains, buddy? I might not got a lot of brains, okay? But I tell you what, I do got a lot of balls. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff downstairs. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just love doing Rocky Balboa. It's sometimes I'm Cobra. It's Cobra, all right.
These were students calling for intifada within days after October 7th, before Israel had even entered Gaza. So it's not about them and their using Palestinian civilian death, which is horrendous and horrible.
Yeah, you killed more citizens than you did Hamas.
They're using it as a prop.
You used it as a prop. You let them in. Well, maybe not you. See, that's why I don't like doing that shit. I'm not going to, I mean, this guy, he's in the mix, so I'm sure he was part of it. But if like Benjamin Netanyahu said, listen, Yitzhak Perlman, whatever your name is, Frankel, you get the fuck out of my seat, okay? Hold my seat for me and somebody whack this guy, kill him. Like, this guy, he ain't shit. But he knows what the fuck happened. If I know Mr. No Brains, then Mr. Yitzhak Frankel over here knows what the hell happened.
And it doesn't matter. My religious beliefs are violated. You don't get to block me because I'm Zionist and a Jew.
Oh, nobody's trying to block you, first of all. Every single, Lara Loomer, all these fucking bench facts don't care about my feelings. Ben Shapiro and Mark Levin and all these assholes. If anybody says anything that they disagree with, you are banned and blocked immediately. So this guy is projecting his own bullshit. I'm the worst at these long forms. I'm so sorry because I'll make it way longer.
You want to protest Israel? Great. 100% go ahead and do it. But the university let them wear masks, even though there's a mask ban.
You loved masks a couple of years ago. Remember that? Remember you liked masks.
They violated all time, place, and manner restrictions.
And sue them, quick, sue them.
Amplified sounds. It went on for years. They kept doing this time after time again.
I kind of rolled my eyes at all these stupid, gays for Palestine protests because it was ridiculous. You have a bunch of gay people protesting for Palestinians who would throw them off a building. Listen, there are really not really too many good people. I mean, in the Bible, it says no man is good, okay? But you know what I'm saying? I got to use that expression to explain, who's the goodies and baddies. But all I know is, in the Middle East, really not too many good people, except those Saudi Arabians. If you want to pay me $5 million to do a comedy show in your Riyadh hotel, I'm your guy. You're the only nice ones. You're the good ones.
And that's what the judge saw.
I'm only kidding. I don't even want your fucking money. Listen, I've been broke my whole life. You think I give a shit? Sue me for what, Balbo? What you gonna do now?
Said that's not okay. They can protest. They can't block Jews, and you can't assist them in doing it.
I know what he means. Block Jews from walking in the schools. I agree with him. Like, make a silly protest, gays for Palestine, blah, 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 from the river to the sea, which is disgusting. You have the right to be a piece of shiz. Go ahead. But you don't have the right to put your hands on people. You don't have the right to block them from walking. We have the right of free travel. But so listen, instead of answering his question, I've been sitting here for what, like 6 minutes now? 6, 7. It's impossible to stop 6, 7. And he's done everything but answer her questions. Me victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. I only own 27 houses. I'm a victim. I can't even buy a new house with these crazy prices. And I'm not saying, maybe sometimes I might hint towards someone being a victim. I'm not really a victim anyway, because I don't care if I live in a fucking box down by the river or my own island with, a few mansions on it. I'm going to be happy no matter what. And I hope you guys are like that too. Fuck that. Life's not about money. It really isn't. Money's fun, but it's not about money.
I'm really grateful that we're having this discussion because
Let me just cut this off for a second. Alex Stein said this earlier, so all the credit is due to our good friend Alex Stein. Savannah Guthrie has all the money that she could possibly spend and more, right? She's been working for what, NBC or some shit like that? I forget. She's on some normie news or whatever the hell it is, normie TV shows. Is any of that money helping her right now with her mom, who's probably not with us anymore? Doesn't matter. Money's great. Believe me, they say money doesn't buy happiness, and I'd like to try it out. I'd like to see if that's true. But really, in all actuality, money ain't shit. It's connections with human beings. There's a saying. I hope I can say this right. It's like it's a famous thing from a wonderful writer. It's something along the lines of it's a poem, I believe. Friends don't help you to make life better. Friends are there to make life easier for you. Friends are there to make your life better or the journey better. Well, I'll find out in a second.
I think this is a topic that is really affecting so many Americans. Rabbi Shapiro, he's based in New York. I invited him here today, but he's not here today. He says, and I would love your opinion on this, American Jews are increasingly treated as less fully American, our loyalty questioned, our belonging made conditional, because Zionist ideology falsely claims Israel is the nation state of Jews everywhere, and that every Jew is nationally tied to it. He says, this framing is anti-Semitic at its core. It strips us of our identity as Americans, recasts us as foreigners in our own country, and arms anti-Semites with accusations of divided loyalties and collective guilt for actions we neither chose nor control. No other foreign country does this. No sovereign state claims to politically represent an entire worldwide group defined by religion or heritage and bind its members to its deeds. Yet Jews alone bear this unique, unjust burden. That dangerous lie must be rejected openly and firmly. The remedy is clear: civic education that teaches unconditional American belonging through citizenship alone, not ethnicity, heritage, or any fabricated foreign tie. We are Americans, full stop, and we reject any doctrine that treats us otherwise. Would you say that statement is anti-Semitic?
What I'll say is that Natan Sharansky says there's three things that you shouldn't do with Israel. You shouldn't delegitimize it, you shouldn't demonize it, and you shouldn't apply a double standard. You can abide by those three things, you're not anti-Semitic.
So by not being a Zionist, does that make you an anti-Semite?
I don't think you need to be a Zionist to support a country that defends itself and is free and religious in a hostile neighborhood.
So is anti-Zionism
Hold on
anti-Semitism?
one second, Carrie.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Sorry.
Yes.
To take that point for a second.
Let me back up. I didn't want to step over that answer. I didn't know you were still, both of you, still talking. So
Just to be clear, is anti-Zionism anti-Semitism?
Yes.
It is under IHRA?
Rabbi,
Sure.
You're up next.
You're not
That
sure?
definition,
So
but
what is the
I would
definition?
love to speak to that.
So here's the thing. He just said it a second ago, and he gets a round of applause, that if you aren't a Zionist, that makes you an automatic anti-Semite, which is complete and utter bull-spucky. There's plenty of real American Jews who love America. They don't even think of Israel. Like, this is their home. Like I said a minute ago, like I have Irish, Swedish, Scottish, Portuguese, all types of ancestors. And I do have love for them, and they're always a part of me. But I'm American, first, foremost, and only. This is baloney. If we need to end dual citizenship, by the way. But I'll just get back to this because I got to find this quote now. It's going to drive me crazy.
Undoubtedly, anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism, and undoubtedly, and one does not have to support the specific policies of the government of Israel, but to not support the right of Israel to exist, which is what anti-Zionists do, while not taking that same stand to the 28 Muslim countries and 13 Christian countries in this world, is a double standard, is hypocrisy, and is absolutely anti-Semitism.
I think it's also important that we not make Islamophobic remarks while we're here today. I would appreciate that.
I just want to
Since
say,
this is a religious liberty hearing.
God forbid was anything like that said. But if the Jewish people are the only people that you deny the right to have its own state, that is absolutely a double standard, hypocrisy, and anti-Semitism.
Well, as you know, I'm a Catholic, and
Now listen to this part, because this is the truth. And it's like nobody hates anybody. I'm Catholic. Not that good at practicing. Gotta be honest. But that's what I was born and raised. The way Jesus told Peter to go to the rock. No offense to anybody. Just say an OG Christian. All right, watch this.
Catholic. I'm a Catholic, and Catholics do not embrace Zionism, just so you know. So are all Catholics anti-Semites, according to you?
Now, why don't we embrace Zionism? Because when Jesus came, he said, everybody chosen now. You're all chosen. And while there were Jews still living in Israel, there were also Philistines, Palestinians, Christians, different sects of Judaism, Romans all over the place. They ran the place. Like, it wasn't the original 3,000 year earlier shiz. Like, religion's tough with people. Some people are Mormons. God love you. So I don't care. I'm just being a little wise guy saying, pointing out how my religion's better than yours. But I'm kidding. Listen, as long as we're all loving God and stuff, that's all that matters. But Catholics believe that we're all chosen now. So why do, Christians have every right to Israel that Jewish people do. Now, when it comes to Muslims, they wrote their Bible like 500 years after Jesus, and they said it came from Abraham, one of Abraham's kids, the one that was a little off. I said that's a joke, but it's like, give me a freaking break. Nobody believes that shit. Sorry, nobody. Everybody know. I shouldn't say nobody believes it's freaking second biggest religion in the world, but I'm just saying, like, they don't believe in the exact. Like, I guess we all believe sort of the same God, but it's like, the Jews have the Old Testament, which is like eye for an eye. They still get to like attack and kill people. The Muslims are like, yeah, we're warlords. You can marry 9-year-old girls and kill anybody you want if they don't believe in your stuff. No, that's what the Catholics is just like. No, Christians are like, hold on a second. Okay, 10 Commandments. I don't want to kill you. What do you want to kill me for? We all should have a right to the Holy Land. That's all. That's what Catholics believe. Is it right? I think so. But if you don't, that's okay. We live in America. We're free to think whatever the flying French toast we want to. And I still love you. I don't care if you are a Zionist, who cares? Zionist just means that you believe that only Jewish people with Jewish DNA should live in Israel. Even back in the day, there were only Jewish people there. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let's finish this thing off because I am terrible with this.
As I said, anti-Zionism, by denying the right of the Jews to have their own state while not saying the same for any other peoples, that is a double standard, hypocrisy, and anti-Semitism.
So just to be clear, are Catholics anti-Semitic?
Carrie, excuse me. I'm going to interrupt the discussion. Our committee is focused.
Look at that face. Ooh, look at that face he made. He was pissed. Look at her. He's like, who do you think you are? This is my country now. I own you. And this weasel is about to come up. He's the lieutenant governor of Texas. And he's like, excuse me, we got to make sure we're nice to the Jews. I don't like all that Christian Jesus talk you got going on over there. I get a lot of money from this guy over here with the little hat. You better be talking nice to the little hat fella because I love him more than Jesus.
On defining religions or calling out any theology, or this is not the commission for that.
Right, but we're talking about a foreign nation, so I want to be clear on what.
It's not the place to talk about religion. At the Freedom of Religion Conference. Okay.
The definition of anti-Semitism is, I don't support the political state of Israel. Am I an anti-Semite? Yes or no?
They already answered. Asked and answered.
Asked and answered. Listen, you're having a conference. Is this a court? No. And he's like, stop asking questions, please. You're going to make all my money go away. All these people are paid BS artists, and it pisses me off so bad. And if this was Ireland doing it, or Portugal, or Sweden, I would be equal. I would honestly be more pissed off. Because, like, I know my ancestors wouldn't like them, people who represent them to be doing it too. So, and Ben Carson's there, and he comes at the end. He's like, I just want to say how boring I am. And I have a story to bore you with. One time a little girl came into my office. Like, all right, dude. We won't talk about it anymore. All you had to do is have Ben Carson come in here. Stop blabbing. But I don't know. I think she got a lot of cojones on this one. A lot of cojones to come out. And she's not doing the Candace thing where I'm so much better than you. And Jews. She's like asking great questions. And I just think it was fantastic. Now, since I got myself canceled, let me just do this. Nick the Gun Guy's least favorite person in this world, Tim Pool, is releasing our favorite person in the world, Alex Stein's Cast Brew Coffee, once again. Now, it comes in big booty flavor. Love potion, if you will. Dr. Alex Stein's Big Booty Latina Love Potion. It's all types of goodness. This was the original OG one right here. But since he's got a new company, new office, let's have a new cast brew. So that's your fancy flavor for this evening. I've lost half of my audience talking about Israel. Anyway, we are now learning that they created a fake body of Jeffrey Epstein for the cameras and transferred his real body into a black car in the back. The other big story of the day is that Coinbase, a company Epstein helped start, is attempting to block President Trump's Clarity Act. Oh, lots of friends. There you got that, Donald Trump, lots of friends. So this is directly from the Epstein files. Something blah, 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 were with Epstein's body and had secured the scene. This is a guard who gave testimony to the FBI. Now, no offense to guards. I was thinking of being a prison guard a couple of times in my life. They get paid pretty good money. You know, good retirement. Anyway, so they're not like technically, they're not cops. And usually cops don't do that. It's a lesser of a job, so lower paying job. Still good pay. But these guys don't want to be on the other side of that glass. Of the people they're just saying, sit down. You want your food, you piece of shit? Sit your ass back down on that slab of metal, boy. They don't want to be over there like, oh, yo, I was just kidding, man. Please. I don't want to be bunking with this dude. So they'll tell the FBI everything, is what I'm saying. So these shits, I believe, more than almost any other thing, were with Epstein's body and had secured the scene. FBI were with Epstein's body and had secured the scene. Bill Barr remained with the COs and somebody else until personnel from the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner arrived to transport Epstein to their facility. Due to the large news presence outside the jail, the male OCME official called and said he would be arriving at the loading dock with a black vehicle. In order to thwart the media, Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Barr, and I don't know, the FBI used boxes and sheets to create what appeared to be a human body, which was put into a white OCME vehicle, which the press followed, allowing the black vehicle to depart unnoticed with Epstein's body in the back. Right there, like, because a lot of people like, well, what do you think they did to Epstein? You think it was like, they're not going to fake it, dude. He really died. It's like, really? I don't know if you can see this. I can't blow it up because I think YouTube might get a little upset. The FBI reportedly accidentally, like I reported yesterday at the end of the show, the FBI reportedly accidentally deleted the Epstein super slide tapes after a hard drive mix-up. We have proof right there that I showed you yesterday that they took the FBI took the hard drive out, knowing that when they put it back into something else, it was going to delete all of the files. Oh, whoops! I'm just from the FBI. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, did I delete all that? This is supposedly a still picture. Okay. And like, who was it earlier? Was it Eve? One of you brilliant, wonderful people, I think it was Eve, says, all he had in there was terrible sheets. You can't hang yourself with them sheets. They rip. It doesn't matter what you do. You want to get them wet, do it. And no trick is going to work. If you get them wet, they're actually even more flimsy. They do that specifically. So I put this out here. This is what I'm on. I'll do it now. I'll do it at the end. We got some time left. Epstein jail guards used fake body to trick media waiting outside the prison while pedophile's real corpse was loaded into a van unnoticed, claims that file that I just showed you. There is all types of stuff going around like this. And I don't know what to believe. I don't know if those are real, but I'm going to tell you, Doesn't look good. Are we finished with that stuff? I don't know. Yeah, let's move. I guess we're still on the Epstein stuff. Now let's take a little detour here. Breaking! The FBI has now announced now released 2 videos of the persons of interest in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie. Nancy Guthrie. I can't talk tonight. Beyond creepy. Masked, clearly armed and wearing a backpack. Backpack. This is it, folks. If you haven't seen it, this is it. Supposedly the FBI and the CIA and everybody else dug this up and figured this out, and now they're finally releasing it. If you remember correctly, when Kash Patel showed up to the Charlie Kirk assassination, he released all the pictures of their suspect, and everybody was pissed at him. They're like, what are you doing? Listen, everybody in the world knows. You get the suspect's picture, you release it immediately. The Tsarnaev brothers, who blew up the Boston Marathon, blew up innocent, nice, good people. I'll tell that story one day because I was right there. They released their pictures because they saw them from Lord and Taylor or some shit like that across the street on one of the cameras. They got their faces, put them out there. Boom! They knew exactly where they were. If they didn't release those Tsarnaev brothers were gone. They gone. So I don't know why they didn't release this sooner, but let's check it out. It's a little creepy, but he blocks the camera. He's pulling the wires and shit. Ding dong. Ding dong. I don't know what he's doing out here. He's looking for a rock or something. I don't know what he's doing. Somehow finds a piece of paper. I don't know what the hell this guy's up to. Creepy dude. And then here's the other one. And you can see it. He's got a light in his mouth. Here's his little beady eyebrows. Right? Just remember that a second. Oh, and he covered up her camera so you don't know if he took her, what happened, none of that stuff. Can't prove that he took her. This guy's a fucking idiot. What a stupid idiot. So, let me cut to... Oh, no. That's the Kurt Cobain stuff. So, here's the still frames. You can see his little shitty little soul patch on the bottom. Little mustachio. I showed you the eyebrows a second ago. Here's a much closer one. Boom. They put this guy, ski mask on this guy here. And Bob's your uncle, the brother-in-law's friend and bandmate of Nancy Guthrie. I said Nancy up there. Here he is. This is the suspect numero uno. Creepy, sleazy looking dude over here. Sneaky Puerto Rican. Look at his little eyebrows. Same eyebrows. I mean, he gets light in his eye. Look like he's an alligator out there in the middle of the night. So you can't really go by his eyeballs. But he's definitely got brown eyes, I think. I shouldn't say definitely. But you saw the soul patch. Extra mustachione. I think this is him. I don't know. What do you guys think? Looks like they got him. I think they got him, folks. I know I haven't read the stuff in a minute. I'm sorry. Dutch Duke's in the house, my fucking boy. Let's go. Love you, brother. Out of all the people in the world, you don't think Epstein would have a diz-ed man switch? Exactamundo. Oh, he had a live man switch, dead man switch. What the hell do they call it? Whatever. All switches. I can't think of what happens when you don't go to heaven or hell. My brain stinks. Anywho, shit, some good Egyptian thread may do the trick. Exactly. They have literal tearaway bed sheets for all the people thinking of super sliding themselves in prison. nowadays. Nancy, something's wrong, Nancy. The whole internet couldn't sort through it all. Exactly. There's approximately 6.8 million Epstein files right now. And there's supposedly 3 million more. Supposedly. I don't know. 800 count thread could definitely do the job. It's true. The higher the thread, the softer feel. That Egyptian cotton feel, ladies and gentlemen. Available at Kohl's from the lady who took over Pam's job at the office as the secretary. I always forget her name, but she's cool as a cucumber. The Kohl lady, Kohl mom. Millions of individual files. Each file is a child. Basically, a date, something evil. Somewhere in there, I'm sure you will see Hillary peeling off faces for her nightly beauty routine. I was going to talk about this, but I know Alex Stein told me he's going to talk about it in his show tonight, so I don't want to step on his toes completely. In the Epstein files, they talk about jerky, not your dad's beef jerky. Maybe he makes in his smoker, or Snapping Slim Jim. Oh yeah, it's not a Macho Man. Snapping Slim Jim. It's not Macho Man's beef jerky. No. This is child jerky that they made. But he's going to talk about that later. So don't you fret. They definitely were eating children. And I'm sure, and Hillary, actually, her foundation, it's sort of linked to the beef jerky part, the kid jerky part. It's crazy. We live in crazy pants land. It's nuts. Was it old? Escape from Alcatraz? One of my favorite movies. Clint Eastwood and Escape from Alcatraz. I don't know why I love that. It's just simple. It's simple, really. And I'm rooting for them. I don't know if the real guys were bad dudes. Why do I root for the escapees in Alcatraz? What's wrong with me? I guess I just like, maybe I put myself into it. I'm like, shit, if I got bagged, I'd be taking myself on a nice hole. Get me the hell out of here. Use my rain jacket as a floating device. I don't know, something. They're all scumbag. Yes, every one of them. Glowy detected. I love it. It's so sauce. I can see taco stains on his shirt. Oh, yeah. Mild sauce all over the place. It's Bad Bunny's relative. I hate skipping everybody's stuff. The fabric of our lives. That's how the reptilians travel too. The pocket realms. Yeah. For those who have ever had one pop up out of the closet. Exactly. It's crazy. All right. So what do I got now? I gotta say, let's do a little palate cleanser, shall we? Because it's bothering the hell out of me. This is our boy, Alex Stein. Once again, 99 prime time. Doing his thing. Out the Indian man begs for help in Plano, Texas. Let's roll the tape.
Tyler Oliveira made a video trying to come after my culture. Mayor, I beg you, let me eat the cow dung. It has healing properties.
A few moments ago.
Hello, Honorable Mayor of City Council. Good evening. My current situation is very, very bad.
It's terrible. His accent's terrible. This is gold. But his accent, I think I could do better. I'd be like, oh my God, you have taken all of the food away from me. I eat of the cow shit. It's dung from God himself. How dare you?
I am being bullied by the Muslim Brotherhood.
I think it's actually better that his accent, his Indian accent, isn't great. I think it's better this way, actually.
Because I like to drink and eat special stuff that in your culture is not very respected. But
knowing Alex so well, I can see it on his face. He's like, I'm not confident about this one. I don't know if I'm, oh my God.
In my culture, it has lots of healing properties.
Oh, there's an Indian kid there. Look at him. He's like, oh, fuck. Everybody at school is going to make fun of me now because of this prick. We do not all eat cow shit. Only most.
I want to say I love Donald Trump for appointing Kash Patel as FBI director. He has beautiful.
His fucking his Indian voice is so bad. It makes it better. It's perfect.
Beautiful country music sensation as his future bride, and I hope one day to have an authentic Indian marriage and go to their ceremony. But I'm not here for that. I'm all the way from the Holy Land of India, very, very far away. And as you may not know, or you may know, I worship cows. But cows...
I worship cows. Just straight up cows.
It's not no ordinary animal. No. Cow is divine mother.
Look at this chick. She's like, I can't take it. She's like, stop it, stop. Listen, with all the bullshit and all the, white versus black shit, black people are so much fun. This lady's the only one out of all these miserable faced people who is like, stop it. I can't have oh my God. If my husband who owned that barbershop see me laughing at this white boy, I'm in trouble. Take the cameras away. She's my favorite one of this whole thing. Well, besides Alex.
Cow is divine mother. Her milk is Amrit, nectar from heaven. Her urine, Gomutra, is purest medicine straight from the gods. Her dung, Gobar, is holy gold, blessing for health and prosperity. But in this beautiful city of Plano, my HOA is behaving like total narcs.
I gotta stop it there. There's a whole nother minute left. I don't want to totally rip on. Like, Alex hasn't even shown this on his show yet. Oh my God, that is glory. Andy Kaufman all day. I swear, Alex Stein is the reincarnation of Andy Kaufman. Oh, that's a little better. I'm a little bigger. I don't know. Well, he hasn't sipped the vodka bottle, so he should be safe. Dude, it's amazing. It's so great. Are you dipping? Maddie, where's Maddie going? He said, see y'all on the other side. Don't you go nowhere. No, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Alex should have worn the Indian head wrap and give out the Indian massages. Oh my good God. Oh yeah. When that was happening, my ex's mom was convinced those guys were living on her farm. Now I gotta see what is going on, because Kenny and Johnny Z always have the best conversations. Tijuana Timmy is guilty. Dang, I'm so far off. Well, he hasn't sipped the. I already did this. Hasn't sipped the vodka bottle. So he should be safe. The cow gods are pleased. Namaste. And namaste night as well. Andy Kaufman is so true. Dairy farm and chill with the Dairy farm and chill for the next chat rap meetup. Let's go. I know, even it's gross. Oh my God. Me, myself, and Irene comes to mind. Oh yeah. Fantastic movie. I mean, Jim Carrey used to be so awesome. It's such a shame what the heck happened to him. I was going to do the Sam Hyde one. I'm going to do it tomorrow. There's that chick again. Here we go. Let me just give a little bit of rub. I'm going to go like an extra 8 minutes over, because I know DMS is going to be 15 minutes late, but I don't know. It's still something in my gut tells me that's probably not nice to go that much over. I don't want to totally take it. Maybe 10. I don't know. We'll see. 3 Doors Down singer Brian Arnold. Love and respect to Brian Arnold, his family, and it's just the saddest thing when anybody passes, especially somebody young. Brian Arnold has sadly passed away at the age of 47 after a battle with kidney cancer. Come on. I got a shitty kidney too, buddy. I know what you mean. It doesn't have that C stuff in it, but it's filled with all types of shiz you don't want. I wish I could just wring it out. Damn it. Anyway, with his beloved wife Jennifer and his family by his side, Brad passes away peacefully, surrounded by his loved ones, in his sleep after his courageous battle with cancer. 3 Doors Down said in a statement, Brad's songwriting became a cultural touchstone for a generation, producing some of the most enduring hits of the 2000s, including the band's breakout hit, My Kryptonite, yeah! I can't do it right now. Sorry, my throat is just torn to shreds. Which he wrote in his math class when he was just 15 years old. Oh my God, so much respect. My probably biggest hit is Snowboard Queen. I wrote that when I was 15, so I'm right there with you, buddy. In 47, might be, we might be there together, buddy. I don't know. His music reverberated far beyond the stage, creating moments of connection, joy, faith, and shared experiences that will live long after the stages he performed on are still around. Above all, he was a devoted husband to Jennifer and his dude, me and this guy, kindred spirits. Shame on me for not knowing more about 3 Doors Down. This guy is awesome, people. Above all, he was a devoted husband to his wife, Jennifer, and his kindness, humor, and generosity touched everyone fortunate enough to know him. Those closest to him will remember not only his talent, but his warmth, humility, faith, and deep love for his family and friends. Back in May, Arnold released a video revealing that he found out he had cancer. Rest in peace, Brad. I don't know if I could play this whole thing because, but this is just brutal. And I know he can sing. That dude's sung Kryptonite. I've sang Kryptonite now that I think about it in at karaoke. I just don't know the names of them. I'll go up to the DJ. Hey, what's that one's like? My Kryptonite. Yeah. I mean, which one's that? Just do that one. I don't even know who it is. Shame on me.
Hey everybody, it's Brad from 3 Doors Down. I hope you're having a great day today. Got some not so good news for you today. And so I'd been sick a couple of weeks ago and then went to the hospital and got checked out and had actually got the diagnosis that I had a clear cell renal carcinoma that had metastasized into my lung.
Oh my God.
And that's it's stage 4, and that's not real good. But you know what? We serve a mighty God, and He can overcome anything. So I have no fear. I really sincerely am not scared of it at all. But it is gonna force us to cancel our tour this summer, and we're sorry for that. And I'd love for you to lift me up in prayer every chance you get. And I think it's time for me to maybe go listen to Not My Time a little bit, right? Thank you guys so much.
Oh my God, I can't do the rest. There's 2 minutes left. This is just brutal. He apologized to ticket holders for his cancer. I mean, this guy was awesome, people. So I am absolutely, it's just weird that I brought up 3 Doors Down. I was trying to think of Maroon 5. I'm sorry. I don't know. They're all whatever. And it's just sometimes I think things don't happen by accident. Why did I bring up 3 Doors Down of all things? I had no clue this was going on. Truth's Unbreakable. Shout out Truth's Unbreakable. I saw on her stuff, she reposted some of the stuff about him. And I'm like, oh my God. I wish I could play this for you, but I'll definitely get shut down. And it's not his fault. These record companies, they get everything locked down. Here he is. This is what Truth retweeted. And I saw it. And I'm like, oh man, he's with Brett Favre. Brett Favre reposted this. Wow, I can't believe Arnold's gone. Brad was a local celebrity first, then a mega superstar, but always stayed grounded, especially with his faith. Amen, dude. What a good dude. I was blessed to watch and listen to Brad and his band in their prime, and what they were always nice, and respectful to fans. It hurts knowing I'll never talk to him here, but happy that he's in heaven as Brad knew Lord Jesus Christ. Right there, baby. I didn't even get to talk about the kitten bowl. Sorry, let me get to something else because sadness. We don't need any more sadness. I wanted to give him his respect because it's like, I just mentioned Three Doors Down being a little Weisenheimer, and then this guy actually is an amazing, wonderful person. And Three Doors Down music is pretty kick-ass. Like, let's go. So I just want to give him some love. And I pray, please, Jesus Christ, please, Lord above, make sure that I can't remember his name. Shame on me. Brad Arnold gets immediate entrance into heaven. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Anyway, the kitten bowl. I didn't even talk about the kitten bowl. You know, everybody talks about the puppy bowl. What about the kitten bowl? Tom Feline and the Meowtriots lost the game to I didn't prepare for this. Lost to the corrupt Seattle Stray Cats. Damn you, Seattle! I'm kidding. I would have liked my team to win, but whatever. No, I'm joking. All right. So I got some. Let's get to some other fun stuff, shall we? I wanted to do this one so bad, but it's a little bit too long now because I'm long-winded. All right, let's get to this real quick. Here's the story. Me and my stupid stories. Yeah. Is this it? Yeah. So, the Nirvana singer Kurt Cobain died. More sadness. Why am I doing this to you? On April 5th, 1994. Wow, that's forever ago. At the age of 27. So many of the greats went. Janis, Jimmy, Jim Morrison, my boy. He probably would have been a big libtard, but I mean, whatever. Thank God he wasn't around to ruin it for everybody else. And all of them. Jimmy's like, oh my God, get rid of ice my way. I don't want ice coming my way. I need to go my way. Is that him? Oh, no, that's the other dude who's pretending to be him. He's like, all along the ice tower. All right, now I feel a little bit better. Anyway, at age 27, from a self-inflicted bullshit gunshot wound. I don't know why I did that word in Carney instead of shot, Shazat gun. Sniz, I need your help. At his Seattle home. At the time, the King County Medical Examiner ruled his death a superslide by a Remington Model 11 12-gauge Shazat gun. Now, an unofficial private sector team of forensic scientists has put fresh eyes on Cobain's autopsy and crime scene materials, bringing in Brian Burnett, a specialist who previously worked on cases involving overdoses, followed by Gizonshot Trizama. Sorry. I do enjoy speaking Carney, but it's like, come on, you two. Let me speak like a normal human being. When I do it, I swear I get in trouble. I see Glenn Beck. Everybody gets to say whatever they want, except for little old me. Yeah, boy. Independent researcher Michelle Wilkins, who worked with the team, told Daily Mail that just after 3 days looking into the evidence with fresh eyes, Burnett said, "This is a homicide. We got to do something about this shit. This ain't right." She said that the conclusion followed an exhaustive review of the autopsy findings, which revealed signs inconsistent with an instantaneous gunshot death. The peer-reviewed paper presented 10 points of evidence suggesting Cobain was confronted by one or more assailants who forced his heroin overdose to incapacitate him before one of them shot him in his head, placed the Gizon in his arms, and left behind a forged super slide note. Shit, now that I think about it, I don't think you're supposed to show Gizons on here. How am I supposed to show you the Gizon? Dagnabbit. So they know what's up. Maybe you might be able to see a little something. Where the hell is it? If you can see it through here. No, that's not it. So this is where Cobain's body was found in the atrium above a two-door car garage. Two-door. 3 doors down. Shout out 3 doors down. Above a 2-car garage connected to his home in Seattle. Right here. It's like, I am not done. Didn't pull the trigger on a gun. I think it sucks. Maybe it's just Courtney. Look at everything's complete. The scientists noted how organized Cobain's heroin kit was found, with syringes capped. Oh, he's banging them out, right? You ever see somebody, even on TV or in the movies? Hopefully you haven't, unfortunately, seen it in real life. I have, unfortunately, many a time. They do it, and they're completely, immediately go, what's my name again? It's a different band, but 311, shout out. But come on, when you're zoinking yourself, you don't put the cast back on. You fudgicled. These items were found in Cobain's body at the time of his death. So you didn't. They made sure they didn't take any of his money or anything to cover it up. This is his last super slide note, except it never mentioned that he was doing anything except quitting the band. I hate being rich. I hate that everybody loves my songs. Big baby. La 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 la. I didn't show the whole thing. This thing is long. Can you see it on here? Can you see my? I don't know if you can see my cursor. I can't show this exactly, but there's no look at the placement of Cobain's hands and the lack of blizzard spatter raised further questions. The scientists determined that if Cobain's left hand, pictured here, was closest to his mouth, it should have been covered in blizzard. And the next picture is a gun that is so ridiculously long. You can't do, the thing. I don't even know if I could say that on here. God, everything sucks. Oh, I didn't even talk about this piece of shiz. This guy got caught, Howard Lutnick, total piece of shiz. We'll end it with this because we got to go. Dark Mass Steve's coming up right now. Here's Howard Lutnick, piece of shiznit.
Lutnick, I think you understand the root of concern here. It's the way you described very emphatically your first encounter with him in his apartment, said you were disgusted, would never have any contact with him again. Did you, in fact, make the visit to Jeffrey Epstein's private island?
I did have lunch with him as I was on a boat going across on a family vacation.
Uh-oh.
My wife was with me, as were my 4 children and nannies. I had another couple they were there as well with their children.
It's weird. You never told us this before until it comes out of the Epstein files. You only met him once before, you said, Mr. Lutnick. This is smut prick. Mr. Smut prick. Liar. I know, we got to go. Shoot, we got to go. But DMS just saved my tuchus. I want to show this because I went through the whole story. So like Dark Mass Steve just said, you can show a Gizon in a video or a picture. You just can't hold one. And I ain't got nothing. I ain't nothing. Magic Man, now you see me, now you don't see no Gizon. Look at this length of this freaking thing. So you're telling me this, I don't know if you can see my thing, from the muzzle, which has an extra muzzle part on the front, all the way to the Trisnig. Uh-oh. Can't use that kind of word. I'd like to, but I can't do it. The Triszinger. Patriots, Masonic symbol, Seahawks, the Osprey, guide between realms, and who won. Hey, yeah, but the Patriots won before. We snatched it out from the Osprey. Give me that, you filthy birds. All right. Anyway, let me get out of here. Yeah, but look at you can see how long that is, right? You can't do the face thing with the bad stuff. Don't do that, by the way. Just give it some time. I think that this was Alex. You should watch. If you can always be in there live, it's so much better. And last thing I'll just say. We'll end it on this. Former police chief who investigated Jeffrey Epstein in the mid-2000s told the FBI, this is in the files too, by the way. Oh, Trump's mentioned in the files. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of stuff that's not good. But some of the things mentioned are good things, including this one. We'll give you a little hope because God forbid this guy we all need all the hope we can get with this guy. Mid-2000s told the FBI he had received a call from Donald Trump at the time Jeffrey Epstein was being arraigned in court to say, thank goodness you are stopping him. Guy who was supposedly, everybody's saying Donald Trump banging little girls. A guy who's doing that isn't like, thank God you stopped this guy. They would be like, hey, it's a friend of mine. It's a good guy. Leave him alone. No. Donald Trump called up the FBI and said, thank God you're stopping this piece of shit. Everyone has known he's been doing this forever. He's a fucking scumbag. So I'm sorry. But a lot of my luck, he said. And this exonerates him. Where's Tampa Terry when you need a little extra backup? There's so much other stuff a week ago. Tag nabbit! I'll end it with this. Germany doesn't salt their roads. This is the last thing I'll show. I know I'm over a minute, damn it. Well, this is what happens when you don't salt your roads in Germany. They don't want to salt the roads. Whoop! Slippy. You can see that on my ex at Dr. Starboard if you're interested. Tony, hey, Monk is my dude. Love you, brother. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it so very much. I love you guys. Love you guys. Get over to Doc Matt Steve. He went a little late. That's why I'm a little late. And then don't forget Alex Stein, 11 p.m. on Real America's Voice. If you're not in 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because not everybody's in my time zone. I love you guys so much. I'll be back tomorrow, 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, get your tickets over to Doc Matt Steve, and we'll have fun in the chat. I'll see y'all over there. I love y'all. I love y'all. Have a good night. I'll see you over at DMS. Later.